talking about link juice and all that sort of stuff, like if I get a link, say like I write an article for Entrepreneur or something like that, Huffington Post, and they link back to my site, typically it's known that they're going to boost my SEO up a little bit. Like, how does that work? Is there like this link juice sort of thing? Is it something that people should strive for, is just go for the juggernaut of the big fishing company or the big fishing magazine straight away? And like, how do people start creeping up to get more valuable links? Like, what's the difference between links and value, if that makes sense?
Yeah, it does. I like to break it down in like 3 different categories. Like a link can provide one of 3 different things: relevance, trust, and power. And you can get all of these things from the same link, or you can get them all from different sources. But your link profile needs to contain all 3 of these things.
Yeah.
Let's break these down. We'll get to what you said about link juice last because it's the easiest to conceptualize.
I'm loving this. This is great. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, so relevance, right? Like relevance is super easy to get because anytime you get a link from any website, it's gonna have that website's gonna have a theme involved with it. Like it's a site about fishing. You get a link from a site about fishing and an article about fishing, guess what? Google thinks you're a little bit more about fishing. Boom, done. Okay, now I got some relevance going to my site. Now trust is a little bit more, I don't know, nebulous. Like we don't really know the statistics or the algorithm or the math on how Google determines a site is trustworthy. Anyone can say, like you were mentioning, get the link from the New York Times or Forbes or Huffington Post.
Yeah,
they're big websites. It's hard to get those links probably. So that should probably give you a certain amount of trust.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is simply get links from websites that Google ranks themselves. So Google's super stingy about their rankings. There's only 9% of the internet has traffic, significant levels of traffic. So if there's that stingy with the website, they're going to evaluate the crap out of it. Of course, they're okay with its outgoing backlinks if they're ranking it high already. So we stick to sites that are in our niche, so they're about fishing, that also rank themselves. They get the rank and they got some traffic themselves. You can also see that with these online tools. Then now we have relevance and trust. So we're getting links from the small portion of the internet that has rankings themselves too. Now we're trustworthy.
Yeah.
Now power. So power is what we're talking about when you're talking about link juice. There's an old algorithm called PageRank. It's one of the, it's what probably the algorithm that made Google, and they were able to pull ahead of, Yahoo and all these other search engines and stuff like that. So PageRank is basically a measure of how powerful are your links. How many links do your links have, right? So if I have a link that has 25 links already going to it versus another link that only has 1 link going to it, this one gives me more power. This one gives me more link juice or page rank, whatever you want to call it. So if I got a link from Huffington Post, that might be on a brand new page. And if it's brand new, it doesn't have any links going to it. So the power might be low, but there's still internal power you're getting from Huffington Post. Huffington Post links to the articles and the nav bar and all this other stuff. So you're still getting some juice from that.
Yeah.
But if it's a no follow backlink, meaning they marked it no follow, it's kind of like this is plumbing and they just turned off the valve going there. So you're not going to get any power for it or minimal power.